Hey guys, Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Simlinks.com, and finally I'm getting around to this review. This is the Fansproject's Not Stunticons Military Squad Military Motor Squad Military Multiplexer, the M3 set. So yeah, we've got let's see, what are their names? You got T-Bone, Last Chance, the Car Crash. Downforce. I'm sorry, this one's Downforce. This one's Last Chance, T-Bone, and of course Car Crash, and of course Diesel in the middle here. I said of course a lot there. Anyway, so yeah, this is going to be a big review. I'm going to shoot it in parts, but I wanted to get a look at them all together here, just to show you what they look like. I'll do the comparison later. They all do come with these cards though here. There you go, T-Bone here, with a little bit of a bio on the back. Look at that, Car Crash, and he has another bio as well. This is where you pause if you want to read these. Last Chance. I actually like the artwork on these things. I do think we're getting too many cards with our third-party kits, but hey, just wanted to show those off to you. You can start trading them like back in the day when we were kids or something. And of course, last guy here, Diesel. Who's, he's kind of a pain in the butt to transform, but you get used to it as you go. Of course, they are, the Not Stunticons, Motormaster, Breakdown, Walrider, Dead End, and Drag Strip, or Drag Strip and Dead End, sorry. So anyway, we're going to shoot this in parts. We're going to go ahead and get this guy out of the way. We'll compare him later. And we'll take these two off. So let's focus on Walrider and Breakdown. So anyway, so yeah, these cars are not that bad. There's just so much stuff on this table now. Anyway, get that out of the way here. So yeah, not a bad looking car, especially for what he can do. You got a little bit of head syndrome there, and his weapon's right here. They do have these false wheels on the back and some regular wheels up front. He is a little fiddly, and I kind of have him, my favorites, kind of. He's probably my, let's see, because I hate the other one. This is probably like my second favorite. No, he's probably my third favorite. So yeah, not a bad looking car. And let's take a look at Walrider here. Now Walrider is probably my second favorite. I like him. He does have a little bit of red back here, but I love this car design. So great with the venting on there. And I use these two at the same time because their transformations are very similar. They have these same wheels here, same guns. Everything's pretty much the same on there, just a couple of little differences there. For comparison shot here is with a Generations figure. So yeah, they're a little small when compared with a Generations Bumblebee here, but still not too shabby. So let's go ahead and get to the transformation. First thing you want to do is take these off. I know I reviewed this guy on my other channel, but I didn't get around to the others. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, his blaster here. Just combine those two pieces. Now as far as the transformation, the reason he's kind of my third favorite is because his feet are just so fiddly. But the first thing you want to do is separate this just to get a little bit of clearance room. Take this part and fold it down across his back. These will untab, and the side panels here also tab in right there. Come on. And boy, do they tab in. We'll take the arms and just extend them down until they click all the way in. Just like so. Take these pieces, kind of bring them around the wheels. Now here's where things get interesting, because you want to take these legs and open up these panels just enough because the legs actually collapse in there. And there's two tabs, two pins right here that are going to go into these holes right here on each corresponding side. So you want to get that top one in first and just kind of slide the other one in and close the leg up. Same thing over here. Go top first. Now, and I said he's fiddly on this part, but I mean, it's not that bad once you get the hang of it. But you want to untab this. There's a tab here, and there's a tab that goes down. Well, there is no tab there. First thing I'm going to do is take this part and fold it if it wants to go. See, this is the part that annoys me with this guy. Okay, there you go. Oh, I was doing it wrong. You want to take this side and unfold it first, and then just flatten out the foot. Take this panel here, bring it up and collapse the wheel in. Let's go ahead and put his waist back together. So yeah, this part here, you want to take, just get this separated and bring that down first, then flatten out the foot. Take that and just kind of flatten it there. There you go, breakdown. Hood came back up. In his robot mode, and not too shabby. Digging the head mold. Just a nice all-round figure. He's very small. Just a quick size comparison. Here he is with another Generations figure. Here he is with Skids. See, they're a little on the small side, but I don't think the scale is that bad. And I'm just going to go ahead and show off his articulation before I get to Walrider over there. He does have a ball joint at the foot here. Got a nice joint on the leg that can, you know, mainly due to the transformation, but it goes over a 90 degree. A waist swivel, you got twist at the thighs, and they're ball jointed at the hips. The arms will do a 90 degree. These hands just rotate. They're on a ball joint that's very small. You can't really get a lot out of it, but it is there. The shoulders I really like because they're on this like ball joint here, and they'll also hinge out. And the head is on a nice, it's a pretty good ball joint. So, but yeah, great looking figure. You can just take his rifle and just put it in his hand. And they do look cool together. These guys will pose in all kinds of just cool manners. I like for what they have and what they can do is awesome. Over here to Walrider, we'll just take that out, break down over there, and just take the rifle and combine it. I think it's supposed to go the other way. Yep. And these just tab into these little tabs right here. It's a little bit of a pain getting it on this one, but you know. So anyway, same transformation. You just want to take that part, well, separate the waist, and that's one of the problems with mine. The ball joints on the hips on this one are very, very loose. And that's what happens. I know there's ways to fix them. I just want to show it off though. So I'm kind of just transforming the leg here without that. Like I said, just bring these up. And tab the legs back in. And now we're just going to reconnect them. But hey, that is kind of a, I mean, like when I snap this in, it's very easy. I mean, it's just a ball joint. It comes off. Hey, these things happen. For him, you want to go ahead and collapse his legs. Now his feet are, like, he was the second one out of the line release. So his feet are actually a little bit easier. I don't know if they took it back to the drawing board or something. And just bring those down. They do click in very nicely. So yeah, now these are flattened out. Take the arms, just untab them just like you did with a breakdown. Bring his arms down. There's another problem. If you look inside there, this hole for this one is a little misshapen, so it pops off very easily. And it's very, very easily pop off. But you know, it's a small thing. I figured I would tell you guys though about it. And there you have him. We'll put his blaster and put his waist back down. Pretty much the same articulation as Breakdown over there. So yeah, these are some pretty cool bots, I gotta admit. And he's got, you know, while I did say they're similar, he does have a different head mold. So my camera focuses, yep. One thing it's not necessary for the transformation. Actually, it is. It is for them to become the arm mode for this part to come up. Sorry, totally forgot about that. Because these guys are interchangeable. They can become the arms or the legs. For the sake of this review, I'm just going to put them on. These guys will be the legs. And for the leg mode, pretty much for these guys, you just transform them back to their robot mode. I mean, to their car mode. And he doesn't even look that bad in the back here. A little bit of car bits on there, but that's not bad. I mean, for what these guys can do, they are pretty dang awesome, I gotta say. It was worth the wait, kind of. So yeah, that is Car Crash and T-Bone. This is part 1 of our review. If you look up there, we're going to go to part 2. And I'm Jason X, Wrestling Us Live. See you at part 2.